to 20 people each month. We hold it at our newest library because that set the bar for where our new Spencer Road is going to be. Eventually we'll do some hard hat tours within Spencer Road, but we walk them through and we talk about what this is and what our new library is going to bring. And they see firsthand a public computer area that is, every computer is being used and it's 1 o'clock in the afternoon. And they see the comfortable seating and they see how the library has evolved into just not a building full of books, but a place that people want to come and they can connect and they can build community right there. And so firsthand they're getting the experience. I'm getting a whole new audience of people because I usually have not met most of the new members there. And I now have their contact information because the only thing I ask for them at that luncheon is to fill out an information sheet so I can call them and get their feedback on what they thought. Because then I listen to hear what they talk about, and what they're talking about is if they got excited about the children's area, then I know I'm going to talk a whole lot about early literacy kids. If they got excited about the computer and technology area, then I'm going to talk about how Spencer is doubling the number of PCs that we have and that sort of thing. If they don't care, I thank them for their time, and I wish them well, and I ask them, do you know anyone else who might be interested? Oh yeah, I think my wife might like this more than I might like it, and the wife comes the next time. They might not have the passion, but they probably know someone who does have the passion. So the storytelling kind of has evolved from creating a piece that was kind of our storybook to creating an opportunity where we have the face-to-face conversation at the facility that we can really let them see into where we're going and where we want to be. I think I'm done on time. Sorry, did I take your time? I tend to talk a lot. So that's it. I would love to take any questions. If you have any questions, Almanac, and I wanted to say real quick, this was probably the most entertaining day. I have never done a photo shoot. I don't even put fingernail polish on. And they had me doing this whole thing because they really helped me build my story and be able to tell it with their creative minds. And so you'll see some random pictures, but it is not me, I'll just tell you that. That was the longest, like, 3-hour photo shoot. And they're like, just act normal. And I'm like, okay, I don't want to do all this. But if you want to take a look, it's brandalmanac.com, and you can see some of our stuff, but I gave you the hard copies in front of you. So that's all I have. Sorry to...
Any questions for Kristin while she's up here? Okay. All right. First of all, what's everybody think about the brochure and the packet, the information there? Isn't that fantastic? I mean, that's really.
Isn't that a startup company too? Or they're very young?
They were my friends. They're both actually, we all used to work for the Y. They left, and one was the writer and one was the graphic designer, and I'm like, I need your help, and so they helped. So.
Kristin, about how much money did it cost you for this packet?
Initially, and we spread it out. We spread out the cost too. The most expensive piece was the first piece, but that also got tied into some other things. And I want to say the design behind all of this was probably about $15,000 for the design work of all of it from start to finish. So, but we spread it over several years. And then what I would do too is I would call them and say, I need this, and I've got $2,000 that I can put towards it. What can you give me for that? And because they had developed initially all this stuff, it was a matter of just tweaking some of the things, and they didn't have to keep reinventing because we used the same look. So, but it is an investment. I would not lie about that. But I think that it's worth getting good pieces to tell your story. So.
What's amazing is to listen to Kristin talk. Not-for-profit organization marketing is really no different than what we talk about with our major international B2B. It's, what is your purpose? Who are you trying to communicate to? Telling your story, having a consistent way that you deliver the message. I mean, all the. Did you have an MBA in marketing?
I have a philosophy degree.
Philosophy degree. Okay, that just proves that Socrates was a great marketing person. So I had to figure out. They're still selling his book today, so I guess it must be done okay. Oh, sincerely though, really great job, and thank you for that. Not to slow anybody down, a couple things real quick. We do have, who's on Twitter in here? Anybody on Twitter? Okay. If you want to join the conversation, or we have a hashtag, I should have said this earlier, I think it's in the materials though, right? And it is,
NPO, NKTG.
one more time.
NPO,
NPO,
NKTG.
NKTG, with the pound sign in front, of course, for hashtag. So if you want to be tweeting, or if you want to follow some of the tweets that our people are putting out there to try and follow up on the key points and dialogue, then feel free to do so. If you're not on Twitter, then Elizabeth will personally conduct a seminar right after this. Not sign up for a free Twitter account, and we'll get that going. As if the food holds up, right? If we're in good shape there. So, all right, Diane, I don't want to take any of your time. Please come on up, please.
Since I already did.
No, you were fine.